Hi, and welcome to the show. The woman you're about to meet on today's show is here to confront the man that she says raped her. Please meet Heidi. Heidi, tell us your story.
Well, Jerry, I was not only raped once, but twice by the same man. He was the security officer in my apartment building. And I didn't report it the first time because I was afraid to lose my apartment. So I let it go and didn't worry about it.
How did it happen the first time?
He had called me and asked me to come over to talk, and I'm like, okay, fine, because we
come over where? Like he works downstairs in the lobby, or?
No, it's a big apartment building.
Yes.
And he had wanted to come over and talk, and I'm like, go ahead, you know, keep me company. And he came over and we started talking, and next thing I know, he's pushing me down on the couch and raping me.
What pretense did he come over to your apartment the first time?
Just to talk. He just wanted to talk. He was bored. I was bored.
Oh, okay. So you invited, so he was in the apartment on your invitation?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you're with him, and how does that turn to rape?
I was laying down on my couch, and he just, all of a sudden, just got on top of me and pushed my legs open and raped me.
When he started to do that, did you scream, get out of here? Stop? No?
I didn't want to wake up my kids from screaming so loud. So I screamed, but not loud enough to wake up my children.
And you immediately, I mean, as soon as he made any advances to you, you said, stop, go away.
Yes.
Did you kiss him at all?
At first, yes.
Why did you? Okay, and I'm not for 1 second here making light of anything. I just want to find out exactly what happened. Why did you kiss him?
He started to kiss me, so I kissed him back.
Why?
I'm not really sure. I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, it's not something that you think about when it's happening.
Okay. So then he, as you say, he has sexual intercourse with you?
Yes.
When it was over, what did you do? Did he just get up and leave? Did you talk with him?
He got up and left. And I just laid there and cried myself to sleep on the couch.
Was he aware at the time that you didn't want anything of this?
Yes, he was.
Did he say, I'm sorry, as he left? Did he?
No.
He just left?
He asked me if I had any regrets, and at that time I just said no. I figured why bother with it, you know.
Okay, and you decided not to tell anybody?
Yes.
Tell me the second time that it happened.
He had come, it was a week later, he had called me up and told me he had something very important to talk to me about and wanted to know if he could come over, and I said, why not, you know, just let bygones be bygones.
You said that?
No, I was thinking just let bygones be bygones, you know.
And I swear I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, but it seems to me if he raped you, why would you have such a passive attitude of, well, let bygones be bygones?
Because the way I seen it, okay, the way I seen it was somebody can make a mistake once, but if they make a mistake a second time, that's when something needs to be done about it.
Okay. Rape is not an oops. Okay? But okay.
You guys need to understand where I'm coming from, okay? This guy was the security guard at my building. I mean, this is somebody you are supposed to trust with your life. And I was afraid of losing my apartment. If you have 2 small children, you would be afraid of losing your apartment when something like this happens.
Okay, he comes over the second time. Okay, I'm just trying to understand. You know, obviously I wasn't there, so I just want to hear your story. Okay, so the second time, it's a week later, he calls and says, I'd like to come over again. There's something important I want to talk to you about. And you're thinking, well, let bygones be bygones. Sure, he can come over. What time of the day or night was this?
It was about 10 o'clock at night.
10 o'clock at night. Your children are asleep.
My son was laying on the floor playing.
Okay. Was there any part of you that was a little bit scared in light of what he did?
I was very scared.
And your instincts didn't tell you, you know what, can we talk in the morning? I'll come to the office and talk. I'll come to where you are. I just don't feel comfortable having you in my apartment?
It did, but I just figured, you know, talk now, get it over with. Okay. I won't have to see him later.
So he comes over. What happens when he walks in?
He came in, sat down, we started talking, and...
Is he in uniform?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
And I was laying down on the couch getting ready to go to sleep. I was just waiting for my son to go to bed.
And what were you, part of the questions, but what were you wearing?
I was wearing my nightgown.
Okay, you understand for the question. Here is a man who, you say, raped you a week ago. It's 10 o'clock at night. He's coming back into your apartment at your invitation or at your acceptance, and you're lying on the couch in your nightgown.
With my blanket, yes.
With your blanket, okay. Now what happens?
Well, he came by and he sat down next to me on the couch, and I kind of scooted over away from him. And then it started all over again. He crawled on top of me and pushed my legs to the couch. And that was it.
And your children are out of the...
My daughter was upstairs asleep, and my son was on the floor playing.
Okay, help me with this. This man is about to rape you, is lying on top of you. Your son is there. Why wouldn't you say, get the hell off now?
I told him to stop. I told him to stop, and I said no, and he just kept going.
Okay. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet this fella that you say raped you, okay? We'll be right back.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. Did a friend or family member do something so terrible that you can't forgive them and you want to confront them on our show? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY.
All right. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've been talking with Heidi, who says that on 2 separate occasions, the man who was in charge of security at the apartment complex she lives in raped her. And we are now going to get a chance to meet this fellow that you say raped you, and his name is Joe. Here is Joe.
Rape? Rape? I don't think so. You left out a hell of a lot.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, I
Joe,
didn't.
have a seat and let's hear what your side of the story. I'm prepared to listen to you now. You tell me your side of the story. What happened?
It all happened when I started working there. We started kissing, and back in August, on the supposed break-in, you stated to some friends that you wanted to meet me better. You started kissing on me. We also...
Excuse me? You started kissing on me.
You surely didn't stop it. You were getting into it just as hard when I was...
Okay, Joe, just for a second. You're wearing a ring, so you're married?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you were married. You were married at the time, and you're working there as a security guard. What happened the first night that she says you raped her? How did you wind up in her apartment?
I can't remember if I called her, she called me, or anything, but I was over there.
What time was it? About?
Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, she called and asked me if I was going to be coming over when I got off work, and this was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was there about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I entered through the back. It was unlocked. The curtain was drawn. She was laying on the couch, sitting up, wearing a very skimpy nightgown I mean, it showed all. I sat down. We started talking about miscellaneous things. Then from there, I started kiss her, caressed her. She was getting into it quite heavily, breathing quite heavily. Then I proceeded to get undressed a little bit. And then from there, I crossed over her legs because they were already
Okay, at any
wide.
time that this was going on, at any time did she say no, stop?
No.
She never said, get off me, don't do this.
Nope.
That's enough.
Nope. Not a word.
Okay, I'll step out of it.
Then-
You're hearing what he's saying. What are you saying to that?
Yes, I did say no.
Oh, please, I don't think so.
Yes, I might have been getting into it, but I also
Yeah, you were getting
no.
into it all for good, too.
And it doesn't matter what I wear.
You were getting hot.
So?
Rape is
that
one
doesn't
thing.
mean that
An
doesn't mean
affair
I
is
can't
another.
say no.
You didn't say no.
Yes, I did
No,
say
you did
no.
not. No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so you're saying that I raped you and all this other stuff, and then now it's twice. You forgot one little detail. The laundry room where you tried to...
I did try.
You were washing your clothes.
I assume the laundry room is in the basement.
No, it's right by the office.
Did at any time you ever say to him, no, I don't want to do this?
Yes, I
Because the
did.
story he's telling, which has some, we weren't there, but has some believability, is the fact that you did invite him back, even at your own admission. That you did let him into your apartment again the next week wearing only a nightgown late at night. In other words, some of what he's saying seems consistent with what you have told us already.
Some of it is, yes. But he's saying that he didn't rape me, and he did.
You said no to him.
Yes, I did.
Because you understand, she could say no. She could say, I love you. She could be fondling you. She could be doing anything she wants to you. And you could be right there just about to have sex. And when she says no, stop, she only has to say it once. You're out of there.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. And at the end of the supposed first time, I sat right there, kissed you a little bit more. Then we were also having a cigarette, and your exact words to me was, no regrets.
What do you
Your
expect
exact
me
words.
to say?
You could have said no. You could have said no. Don't come over. Period. You were coming on to me.
You went to the police to charge him with what?
Rape.
And
The second time,
the second time you did.
Yes.
And what happened with that?
I got arrested.
And you spent time in jail.
Yes, I spent
Did you
2.5 months
2.5. Did you plead? What did you plead guilty to? Did you plead guilty to anything?
to criminal sexual assault.
Joe, that's a very serious crime to be charged with, and you know enough. If you didn't do it, then you merely have to stand before the judge and say, Your Honor, before the court and before God, with my hand on the Bible and right hand raised, I did not rape this woman. Why didn't you say that?
You pled guilty. This right here proves that you pled guilty.
Okay. Yes.
I'll give you a chance to talk some more, and also when we come back, we're going to meet Joe's wife. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on Springer,
Sounds like a talk show to me.
Terrence's past is coming back to haunt him.
My current relationship is pretty good, but I have two major problems.
You're gonna be a fool. Go ahead, be a fool.
Ex-girlfriends strike back. Plus,
I feel like I'm a river trying to flow, and he's all washed up, and he's trying to hold me back.
Dana is fed up with her boyfriend, Lewis, and her cousin thinks she's got just the answer.
Nah, I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna treat her right.
Will they break free from their no-good men? Tomorrow on Springer.
Thank you. Welcome back. Today we're talking with a woman confronting the man she says raped her. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Joe, your wife, and her name is Vicky.
For one, if you was raped by my husband on October 18th, why in the hell would you wear something like this with no pennies on it as big as your is? You should not have worn something like this when you knew he was coming over if he raped you on October 18th. I was raped. I got a damn baby by rape, okay? You don't ask a man to come over when he's raped you before. Come on. You don't know what the hell this has done to my life. Okay, I can hear about you ain't nothing but a liar, okay?
What it's done to your life? You are not the woman that was raped by him. I am. I'm the one that has nightmares every night. I'm the one that has not had a decent night's sleep since this man raped me.
And I guess that's why you wasn't crying when you went to the hospital for the rape kit. I guess that's why you said
crying.
When you said no, I've got your medical records. You was not. Oh, okay. And if you was wearing something like this in front of my husband, I hate to say it, but you deserved it.
No.
But it doesn't matter what a person wears.
No.
No woman deserves to be raped.
I was raped.
Okay.
She has been coming on to my husband. If she's trying to put all the blame on him, that's not true.
No, I'm not trying to put all the blame on him.
Yeah, well, hey,
he can't make her do that.
Hey, come on. This is television. What I understand, you're angry at her, although it's hard to say that a woman ever asks for rape, no matter how she's dressed.
I could have been standing naked in my living room.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that I deserved it.
What comment do you have for your husband? Because after all, what was he doing at her house?
I'm very mad at him.
What?
I am not here to defend him. I'm here to defend the fact that I know for a fact he did not rape her because he was there by my side when I was raped. Okay? He knows what kind of pain I was going through, and I'm still going through, and it's been 2 years, baby, let me tell you. It ain't just been just like that. And I'm still fighting with it. Because I do have a child from it.
Then why is it hard to understand?
How you could sit there and pull something like this when you know it's not true. And the only reason you claim rape is because you told him on October 26th how much in love you was with him.
No, I didn't.
You wanted him to leave his wife and his kids.
No,
I'm sorry.
I didn't. I never
Why would
said
he leave something
Vicky.
that looks as good as this for something like that?
Sex with me.
Excuse me?
You know what he told me one time? He was complaining about how lazy you were. Because you wouldn't get off your and clean your house.
You won't come over to your house to bring somebody because you're afraid they're going to call DCFS on you because you ain't nothing but a trashy witch.
Okay, hold on.
Excuse me?
All right, let me ask you a question, Vicky. Hold on, Vicky. Why? I understand how angry you are, and I'd like to say I understand what you feel like being raped, but I don't. I'm a man, so I can't understand how you must feel. But I'm listening to what you're saying, and here's what I need help with. Why are you so certain, even though you love your husband? Why is it so hard to believe? I'm not saying he did it. We weren't there. But is it so hard to believe, if you believe everything else, that he was over there at 2 o'clock in the morning or 11 at night, that he's married to you, he's still over there, he still admits to kissing her, still admits to fondling her, to having all kinds of sex with her? Why is it so hard just to go one step further and say, when she finally said no or suddenly realized this is a bad idea, he didn't stop?
No, sir, that's not correct. I have the report. When she said no, she admitted he stopped. Okay?
After I said no
that
4 times.
She sat there and yelled for help. But Kevin, her boyfriend, where is your boyfriend? If he was there by my side, holding my hand, okay, your boyfriend's not sitting beside you.
Just because he's not sitting beside
Why
me
did you let your
husband
husband plead guilty to the sexual assault if he didn't do it?
Because I know that he's not guilty.
Oh, 1 second. Everyone hold. And your name is?
Kevin.
And you are Heidi's boyfriend?
Right.
What do you know of this?
I know pretty much everything.
Which is what?
Heidi was raped.
How do you know that? Were you there?
I wasn't there specifically.
So did you ever ask her what she was doing in her nightgown with a guy over there at 2 o'clock in the morning?
At night, she usually has her nightgown
Why do
on.
I have to cover up myself in my house?
Does that also include
Why would you invite a man that raped you on October 18th back over wearing it?
You also went outside your apartment in it.
I was raped.
I might have been wearing a nightgown like that, but if you remember correctly, I also had a long robe over it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You
Your
also
robe
walked
wasn't
outside
taken,
of your
thank you.
apartment in front of
This
two
hippie little
neighbors
nightgown.
and also Kevin
And they had to
pouncing
tell you to
around.
go put some panties on because you wasn't decent enough to go
I had a robe over myself.
They didn't have
Next,
no
we'll
robe,
meet
thank
Heidi's
you.
sister,
wanna make
Heather.
a
Heather's
bet?
here to warn Vicky that she'd better accept that her husband is a rapist before he does it again. Please stay with us.
Are you a teen involved in prostitution and you'd like to talk about it on our show? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY and tell us about it.
Welcome back. If you just joined us today, we're talking with a woman who's here to confront the man she says raped her. Now I'd like you to meet Heidi's sister, Heather.
You are nothing but a liar, and you are very naive, because one of these days he's going to do it again, and maybe it just might be you. So quit
He did not
quit
rape your
accusing
sister.
people of lying about something
I
like
have
that. You've been
raped,
through it. When
okay?
you're gonna,
Let me ask you something. If she
You
was
can't
raped
lie
on
about something like
October
that,
the
you
18th,
stupid.
When she was raped, okay, for one thing, she claimed she was raped on October 18th. And on October the 26th by him. Between October and 18th and October 26th, she slept with her boyfriend Kevin and his... Okay? And when you're raped, I'm sorry, you don't go sacking somebody else. I didn't have sex for over 3 months.
And she also came to me and said she accused her.
She accused her. She accused her.
anything. So
Oh, she
shut
did
your mouth
rape
about
she
things you
did.
don't know.
No, we have
Is it
witnesses.
strange? Do you, when you,
Oh, it's really
Heather,
hard to think that there's witnesses for that.
Heather, when you were alone talking with your sister after she told you what happened, did it cross your mind? Did you ever say to her, I understand you believe her, but did you ever say to her, what the hell were you doing inviting this guy into your house a week after he raped you? Why didn't you just put a chain on the door and said, what is it that you want to talk about? We'll talk about it the next day in the office. I mean, aren't these common sense things you would say to her? Did you ever say it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And
when
what
you
did she
have-
say to you?
What?
And what did she say back to you after you said, what are you doing inviting him in? If this guy raped you a week before, why would she invite him back in?
Because she thought that maybe they might be able to, like, settle things and...
Settle what? He's a according to you, he's
She
a
wanted
rapist.
to talk to him and try to figure out why the hell he did what he did to her. I mean, she...
Tell it to
she
the
didn't really
police.
know
Don't
any
come back in the
better.
house.
It's not like...
All right. Let's bring out... okay, I understand what you said. Let's bring out your parents, Joe. And their names are what? Henry and Sandra? Here are your mom and dad. Welcome to the show. What was your reaction when you first heard about this?
Total shock, and I do not believe that my son raped her at all. Ain't no way I could ever believe it.
fault then.
We have all the proof. Shut up, shut up. We have all the proof.
You are claiming my husband had you pinned down like this. Let me tell you something. When you're pinned down like that, and you're supposed to be putting a condom on with the other hand, how can you? Because you're laying flat. You can't.
You just
I
laid
don't
there.
know. I demonstrated it.
Yeah, you was.
Well, here
No,
you're
I
a pleasure.
wasn't.
What?
That's what you told in the medical
No,
report.
I was
Mom?
propped up
Can I
on
ask
my...
you?
Why
No,
did you let-
I'm actually going
Okay,
to
hold on.
to be nice to somebody like you after what you've done in my life, but I'm going to ask you one
What
question.
happened to your
What do you
life?
think
Hold
you've
on.
done
What
to her
happened to your life?
Well, Jerry, he was not. Here I was at the end of my pregnancy. I was huge. Oh, God. She went around telling everybody how fat I was, what kind of I was. Okay, I had a low self-esteem anyway. She had only met me one time because my son was hungry, and she had to be the one to wait on me. She made my husband miss Thanksgiving, our first as husband and wife. She made him miss the birth of his firstborn child.
Why? Because he was in jail?
Yes.
Yes.
Mom and Dad.
Lies.
Okay, Mom and Dad, why would you let your son, I know it's not your decision, but why wouldn't you be saying, don't you dare plead guilty to this if you didn't do it?
Well, we did.
So why would he?
No, wait a minute. We wanted him to stay in there and fight this thing, okay? But he was getting this thing from, okay, he's in jail on $25,000 bond. Okay, and I didn't, you know, $2,500 cash. I didn't have that kind of money to get him out.
So he basically, what you're saying is that he pled guilty then because
he was afraid he was going to get railroaded
and spend the rest of his life in jail.
Well, spend a long time. That's not right.
Did you ever turn to your son and say, "Son, you're married to this lovely woman. You have children. What the hell are you doing in her apartment at 2 o'clock in the morning?"
He knows he did wrong. He knows he did wrong, and he was not raised to do that. He was not raised. That's something that a lot of young guys, they think with their okay? I mean, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, but if he's married, he shouldn't be thinking that way, should he?
Well,
There's a lot of married men out there.
She does.
Okay, we're going to take a break. There's even more to this story when we return. Stay with us.
If you'd like to save up to 50% on your contact lenses, eyeglasses, and eye exams, call for a free Lens Express catalog. Call 1-800-206-LENS.
Tomorrow on Springer.
I'm going to treat her right.
That man's no good.
Sounds like a talk show to me.
Tomorrow on Springer.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, it's a whale of a controversy here. Heidi says that we've been talking with Heidi, and she says that Joe, the guy in charge of security at the apartment complex where she lives, raped her on 2 occasions. She admits that on both occasions there was sexual activity, that he was invited into her home late at night. He says it was consensual sex, and she says no, she had said no. And after the second time, subsequently charged him with rape. He pled guilty to sexual assault and spent several months in jail.
2.5 months.
2.5 months.
165 days.
Okay.
That's 4 months.
Okay.
That's day for day then.
Well, they're still not getting along.
Months.
Okay, there are 2 people. We're going to add to the story now. Hold on.
Got out January 17th.
Okay, hold on. 2 people we're going to add to the story now. People who knew Heidi, live in the community and know Heidi over the years, and their names are Matt and Shannon. Let's bring them out. Welcome to the show. What do you want to say, Shannon? What do you want to say?
This is ridiculous. I mean, this lie is ruining his whole family. I mean, you can't make a charge like this and then you've lied about it before. There was nothing in the hospital report. Don't you think that there would have been some kind of damage?
She said, and she planned the whole thing right in front of me. She told me what had happened. She planned the whole thing.
My case, she was not raped.
She told me what she was going to do. She told me that she was supposed to be raped before. And then she told me exactly what she was going to do. Her boyfriend was going to take off with this other guy.
Matt, that was a joke.
A joke? Well, then how come it happened that same week? You're lying.
That part was a joke.
A week before, why would you let the rapist in your house willingly? That's you! And then you decide you want to say no? He raped you a week before, you're going to let him in your house?
Any woman has a right to say no, no matter how far into it is.
What if he raped you?
He could be ready. And he could just say no.
So why did he know he supposedly raped you the week before?
In the police report. When you say no,
in my house.
She was stupid, okay?
Sure, you got that? She gets an A+.
to talk to you about? Wouldn't you let them in your house?
If he rapes me, I'd slam the door in their face and tell him to go somewhere else, because I didn't let him in my house.
All I said is I'd like to talk to you, period.
So, Shannon, you said that she has done this on prior occasions. Tell me about that. Just Shannon now.
She has accused guys of rape, and then she's went back on the story. Is that true or is that not true?
No, I haven't.
No, you have not accused 3 other guys of rape.
No, I haven't.
You told me.
You have not.
No.
You have. And Heidi, why would you sit there and sleep with your and then him, and then go back with him again?
What did you say? You were raped and some other guys in a week?
Obviously, I understand you guys don't like each other now. That I understand. But put that aside just for a second. The damage that could be done to this fella's life, and as I understand it, you've lost your job?
I lost 2 jobs.
What else?
I lost an apartment.
Yes.
I lost the respect of my wife. I have nobody to blame but myself. I am man enough to accept. Yes, I went outside my marriage. I missed the birth of my son. But yes, like I said, I will take up the responsibility. I went outside my marriage. I had an affair. But I did not rape you. You gave it up willingly.
If that isn't the case.
Because you even called me wrong. You kept calling me.
It might have started as willingly, but I told you to stop.
No.
Honey.
When I was raped, my rapist did not ask me, is it okay to have sex because I wouldn't have a child by it. The rapist did not take time to put on a condom, okay, because I would not have a child.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Audience questions next.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. Are you engaged to be married but have a secret you want to tell your fiancé before the wedding? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY and tell us your story.
Okay, welcome back.
To the wife of the guy right there, the security officer. It seems like you're not addressing you're looking so smug. It seems like you're not addressing the fact that your husband had sex with her, willingly or not.
No.
He still left your house, went somewhere up in this apartment building where he works, and had sex with her. Whether or not he raped him, you're sitting there like, yeah. Well, you know what? He still had sex with someone else, and he'll probably do it again.
Yes, but if you remember when I came out here, when I came out here, I told you I was not defending him. I don't even sleep with this man, okay? Right now we are going through counseling. Until we get through counseling, that's all we are, is husband and wife. I don't do my wifely duty. I don't.
Okay.
I will never forget what he did, because my kids had to put up with it. Okay? I don't agree on him going out, but I'm willing to give him one chance. Okay?
Okay, and in fairness, I understand that.
He forgave us for our sins. I can forgive him once, but if he does again, I'm kicking him to the curb.
Okay.
You need to kick him to the curb.
But it needs to be said. All right, Vicky, okay. But it's also important because, you know, we're all at this point kind of ganging up on Heidi. We have to remember that it is the history of this culture always to assume, or often to assume, that, she wouldn't have gotten raped if she didn't really somehow, through manner or dress or behavior, ask for it. And women have been suppressed for an awful long period of time because we always assume that the woman kind of led the guy on. So in fairness, we got to balance this out a bit here.
I'm starting to go in this direction now. He's going to be marked for life. He admitted guilt to this. He made a big mistake there as far as I'm concerned if he didn't do it. You know, so I just need to know more on this way. Why did you admit guilt? And why did you go to jail for this? If you could have fought it, I could see. I mean, you were going to win this. You got all kinds of witnesses.
You don't know the county. The thing is that I put it this, I mean, when this happened, it affected all of us. We were into our own apartment that weekend. We have to move back in with my parents and burden them. Yeah, I regret it. I shouldn't have been there, but I was. But she was coming on to me. She was bringing me food. She had her mom run up to the store and get me some batteries.
You in front of this with no
getting batteries and cigarettes from my flashlight out of the blue. She kept coming on to me, kept calling me at the office.
In hindsight, your best approach is to tell the truth. And the truth was, if you're telling me the truth is you didn't do it, then you've got to stand up, not just on national television, but in court and say, I didn't do it.
That's where this is headed to. This is going back to the courts.
If this man supposedly raped you a week before, why would you let him back into your apartment?
Hello.
Knowing that your children are there?
Because he said he had something very important to talk to me about. If he wouldn't have said he had something very important to talk to me about, I would have never let him back in my house.
Oh, Miss Faint herself.
And one more thing, not just the kids.
So important that would put yourself in danger, because if he raped you the week before, that would be danger, correct? Why would you want to put yourself in that situation again? No matter what he had to say, it couldn't be that important. I wouldn't put myself in that position again.
That's you. You're very trusting.
How can you trust a man who supposedly raped you? Would you really trust somebody who raped you?
No,
I don't care how
wouldn't.
trusting of a person you are. You don't trust them after that.
You said on the second time.
Heidi, let me ask one question, then I'm going to give you a chance. Why did you finally decide that you were going to charge him? In other words, why did you decide to go to the police after the second time when you didn't after the first? What was going through your mind at that time?
Because I didn't want him to have a chance to do it to somebody else.
Excuse me, your boyfriend convinced you to.
Is that true?
And it states in the police report. Yet you say, my boyfriend convinced me.
Yes, Kevin did convince me
Okay,
to.
you say the second time, your kids were home, okay? And now you're saying they were home. But it states in the police report, Kevin was upstairs, and if you was howling, why didn't he come down?
He was asleep.
But
he was asleep.
No way! Not if you're howling. Not if you're howling.
Hold on, I'll come. I got it. Hold on.
Those
Kevin,
walls are paper thin.
you were
I used to live
upstairs.
in those
Hold on.
apartments.
Okay, wait a second. 1 second. You were upstairs when this was going on?
Right. The second time.
You didn't hear any
Explain it.
I had been asleep for 24 or
He
so
even told the
hours, and I
detective
was
he heard nothing.
Hey, Joe. Go ahead.
I was up for more than 24 hours before that, and I had the flu really bad.
And so when was the first time you knew something was going on?
After she came upstairs to wake me up.
And she told you what?
That she was raped.
Why did you...
Did y'all or did y'all not set him up to rape her the second time?
Yes.
I don't set people up to do those things.
Oh, yeah, right, Kevin. The only reason you were with her, the only reason you're with her is because you're not working. She gives you free room and board.
What do you want to say?
I would just wonder why I would allow someone that I cared so deeply for to be raped again just to get in trouble when I could probably have been beat up or something.
Her neighbor.
Come on.
Two of them.
I'll be back with a final thought in just a moment. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Springer.
Sounds like a talk show to me.
Terrence's past is coming back to haunt him.
My current relationship is pretty good, but I have two major problems.
You're going to be a fool. Go ahead, be a fool.
Ex-girlfriends strike back. Plus,
I feel like I'm a river trying to flow, and he's all washed up, and he's trying to hold me back.
Dana is fed up with her boyfriend, Lewis. And her cousin thinks she's got just the answer.
No, I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to treat her right.
Will they break free from their no-good men? Tomorrow on Springer. For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365.
Thank you. Let me take this opportunity to thank you all for being with us. A horrible tragedy for all of you involved, and I hope somehow you can find some peace in your lives and resolution to what happened and are able to go on from here. You know, obviously we weren't there, so we can't know for certain what happened. Joe pled guilty to sexual assault, so even if it didn't happen as Heidi said it did, it's his choice to plead guilty, and he has to bear the consequences of that decision and verdict. But beyond the legalities here and the points upon which we can all agree, and that is that a woman, even at the last second, can always say no, and when she does, no means no immediately. And also, of course, a woman, no matter how angry she is at a man, must never lie about something so serious, must never cry rape when there is none. There are some lessons to be learned from this sordid, tragic, he said, she said case we covered today. And that is that in life, we don't always just suffer the intended or anticipated consequences of our behavior. We often suffer the unintended consequences as well. Even if Joe didn't sexually assault Heidi, even if it was in fact purely consensual, being married, while on duty heading up late at night to the apartment of a woman he hardly knows, having sex with her when he even admits it wasn't real clear going in that this was what she wanted, he's leaving himself wide open to these kind of charges, even if they aren't in fact true. Simply put, he had no business being with this woman in the first place. So though what's happened to him is not what he intended, it is a result of what he did. He was in trouble before he ever entered the woman. He was in trouble when he entered the apartment. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Sorry for everything I did. I didn't mean it. I apologize. It hurt me. You mean the world to me. I praise you for standing by me through all of this, through my mistake. I missed a lot. And I love you. You mean the world to me. Sorry for everything.
We've got mascara. We'll get by this.